As you probably know, we specialize in slightly more decorative lighting, but we also have an interior design company called Design Research Studio. So we do a lot of interior projects, mainly in F&B, hospitality, and also flexible offices. So we always specify track lighting as well. And it just felt like we could have a different attitude to track lighting to what was available on the market. But we were never going to be able to distribute it and market it ourselves because it's such a specialist field, very different from the way that we sell things. So we set about seeking a partner, and we wrote to 2 or 3 companies that we felt might be interesting, and Prolicht were the most enthusiastic about the project.
The meeting with Tom was almost by chance. We were in the same projects working. We did the architectural light, they did the decorative light, and so we came to some chats, and we understand that we are completely complementary. And for Tom, probably it was interesting the way how we do it, very minimalistic, very taking care of the quality of light and finding solutions for the right atmosphere. And for us, it was really outstanding, the out of the box thinking of Tom. So we understood that this could be complementary quite good. And we started on base of that Tom was designing a system for us, and we are supporting the DRS, his design team, in architectural projects with light solutions that they can support their architectural and design visions.
Well, I mean, it's very simple because it's 2 ideas there. Number one is the fascination with the extraordinary new potential of LEDs and circuit boards. I love a circuit board, but they're always hidden from sight. They're always inside a computer, inside a car, inside a lamp. But it really is the object which makes the whole modern world exist. Then the LED is an amazing revolution in engineering as well, and a transformational light source. And I don't think people understand how revolutionary it is, the shift from incandescent, so electrical lighting, to electronic lighting is really a massive shift in technology, which for lighting designers is very exciting, but for most people, they don't even think about it, right, anymore. But I think also the LED chip is a magical object, and I wanted to do a project which had both a naked circuit board and naked LEDs, so that you could show the beauty of the immateriality of the circuit board. So I like honesty in design, and I wanted to strip everything back. No diffusion, no casing, no lens, just the circuit board and the LED. So that was one half of the idea. The other half was to challenge the way that people use track lighting just generally, which tends to be always in the ceiling. So it's like, well, okay, could we actually celebrate the track as well, instead of trying to make it invisible, make it part of the design, and start moving the track away from the ceiling. See what happens when you make things which are very flat, that can sit on the wall, for instance, or on the skirting, or even stand in the middle of a room. So that was the second element of it, is to just say, well, you've got these 2 elements which are as simple and as basic as possible.
It is not a light fitting, it is a system where creative minds can play with it, that they can create their unique design, But still, with the way of lighting that Tom has initiated, the naked board, it's going to breathtaking sculptures and to having with a strong presence in architectural, and that's what. And with the code, you can create any structure. You can plug and play all the boards. You can control every single board on the track. This is the first time that the track by itself can make a sculpture, can be the design object by itself. It's not only supporting, it's not only necessary to have it by itself. You can make incredible shapes and pattern, and that's for me the beauty of this. In the beginning, when we started, it was mostly the idea of hospitality and residential, to make some, as we said, decorative lighting, to make some outstanding high-tech chandeliers and things like this. But in the end, it turned out we are doing projects in every segment. It's from retail to office lighting, in the same way, because also there, all the offices going more in these co-working spaces, chill out areas, the new work. So even there, it was asked to have something outstanding, something what is a signature, something like this. But of course,
in terms of projects, you'd have to ask Prolicht how it's been used, because we're one step removed from their customer. I can just talk a bit more about the pieces that we made, particularly for exhibition and to demonstrate what we could do. I think the idea of being able to multiply and have very flat multiple LED chips makes lighting which is slightly closer to natural lighting, meaning how a window might illuminate a space.
We have a really nice hotel in Valpatia. It's really the Amastay Hotel, which was renovated, and it's a fantastic show of light in that hotel. We have done the Strani in Brescia, but also, for example, the Unity homes in Stockholm together with Tom. And a lot of projects also, especially residential projects around the world. Really nice was also now a huge hotel in Portugal, in Lisbon, where at the entrance we have one of these big flowers with I think 42 dots. So really as a signature, as a welcome to all the guests.
We specified it into a Herzog and de Meuron space, but a show flat in at the top floor, a penthouse apartment for a big developer in London, in Canary Wharf. So the Herzog de Meuron, who are the architects of the Tate Modern and a very famous Swiss firm, had done some luxury apartments, and we did the show flat for them. And we used it very much as a kind of sculpture. We also used it actually as signage on this building here that I'm sitting in. I mean, so we've made a massive Tom Dixon logo by using code really as pixels for an alphabet. So that's been kind of quite interesting in terms of actually using it more like signage than illumination.
I would say even more and more, because the flexibility, the freedom, even as Tom has shown, even to make out of it some design object, I believe it is the way. Especially also because labor time of workers is getting more and more expensive. So it's very often a good thing to decide later on really exactly that what you want, and not with a lot of effort to make then changes. With a track, you can always meet every requirement. So I see, yes, absolutely.
It happens we have shown a very different attitude to track lighting.